bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth to Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
Woo-dee-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-dee-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, man? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook, cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell, hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We need you to make sure that you hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button for everything we got going on here at Trap News Network. It's news you can use. It's knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, man. Make sure you tap in. If you would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent, we would love to have you on the team. TNN Trap News Network are looking for live correspondents, man. We're looking for Trap News Network correspondents, potentially paid opportunities. So please make sure you hit us up if you are interested in all of that. You feel me? Big shout out to Young Guy Have Feet, though. Don't care about nothing but the check eat, though. We finna talk about 4XTRAZ getting released from the county jail, and it's looking like it's some Bookas on the line. Let's get into this content. Let's go.
Hadn't been spoke of are in. So it's like when you land up over there, you gonna get treated how they doing. Majority of the neighborhoods are in the LA County Jail, as well as other places as well. But the county jail is where they're the deepest. 4,300, 2,000 floor, 5,000 floor, you know, wherever. You know what I'm saying? They all over. However, 4,700 is the module that the Bloods and the Hoovers are in. So it's like when you land up over there, you gonna get treated how they doing people everywhere else. Now, being that this alleged situation happened with the carrot, that led to all type of things that hadn't been spoke of. But last week when I was on that phone call, my homie had spoke about an incident where the Bloods had caught a Crip slipping, and based on what 4XTRAZ did, they caught somebody from neighborhood slipping and hit him with the summer sausage and the pickle. Now, a lot of homies that I know that's from the coast was tapping in like, hey, bro, what's his name from the coast? Who was it? Do he got a name? At the time, no name wasn't said. My homie never said no name. However, I just got a call today from the homie. So it was funny and ironic that I got a call from him because I was just looking at the post of 4XTRAZ saying he free and, you know, Aaron the plumber, I'ma knock you out, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So right after I finished looking at that post, probably about 10 or 15 minutes later, I get a call from my homie in jail And I start laughing. I'm like, man, how ironic you tapping in. And I just got through a few minutes ago looking at the post of 4XTRAZ saying he's free. So he was like, oh, he out? I'm like, yeah, they let him out. So I asked my homie, I said, about last week, remember I said you put old boy from Hoover out there, you said his name or whatnot. I said some homies from Coast tapped in and they wanted to know what was the dude from East Coast name. Do you have a name on a dude from East Coast? So the homie was like, yeah, you know, his name was Wooty Woo. I'm not going to drop his name right here. Y'all going to have to go into the content to find out what the name is. But what I would like to point out is that 4XTRAZ is free, and this is the carnage he left behind in the LA County Jail because he allegedly pressed play and hit somebody with the carry. Now, it had led to these dudes trying to top each other with each other a-holes, you know what I'm saying? It's getting real physical, you know what I'm saying? They trying to top one another. Ain't no telling what you gonna hear next. But I'm about to go ahead and drop this phone call and drop this audio from 4XTRAZ, and y'all already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Avenue, dead homies, they done fucked up and let me out this motherfucker. Dead homies about to be a whole lot of problems. I'm about to knock your bitch ass out too, Aaron the plumber. Vernon Avenue, nigga, I'm back, bitch. Off the back, I'm back. Vernon Avenue or nothing.
If enough for families, man, I guess they catch the nigga C-Extras from East Coast, cuz, and they hit him with the pickle in the booty, cuz, and then try to do the summer sausage, cuz. They trying to one-up the boy, you know what I'm saying?
There shouldn't be so many rectums at risk. There's so many rectums at risk.
They trying to one up poet.
Yeah, they trying to one up you, man. They trying to, level the playing field, I guess, cuz. So they hit cuz and shit with the pickle, cuz, the whole yickle, cuz. That shit, the vegetarian wars, hey, the shit getting crazy, cuz. I don't know what's going on. These people, and they took it back to 88 and 92 in this motherfucker.
Nah, people like when I had put that last segment out there with me speaking on it when you said that 4XTRAZ did what he did. A lot of dudes like, man, and even old school dudes like was coming out here talking about that was hey, that people shouldn't be doing that. People don't play like that. And I had to tell them, I was like, man, like where y'all think dudes get this mindset from? I'm like, if you read Monster Cody's book and read a lot of other books, like dudes, it's like embrace all type of stuff was happening though. But a lot of people was like, oh man, I knew 4XTRAZ like jail. Oh man, you shouldn't even be touching another man's booty. Like dudes was like acting like that wasn't cool. And then I ain't gonna lie, a few of my
I don't understand under what circumstances is it ever right to carry another man. I don't think that should be your go-to. Like summer sausage, pickle. Like this is not the intended use of these commissary items at all for any reason. It's not the intended use of.
Folks, a few of my good people East Coast tapped in and was asking me like, hey man, what's the homie name that happened to? And I was like, shit. I was like, my homie never said his name. He just, said the Hoover name. I don't know if he had a name to go with who it happened to. So one of my boys from Coast was like, yeah, because people be getting out and acting like that stuff never happened. Whenever you talk to your homie again, ask him if he got a name. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna ask you. So what you said the name was?
Yeah, cuz name C-Extras, cuz. So, you know what I'm saying? That's around the whole county jail. Like, niggas know what's going on.
What coast you from?
I don't know where street cuz from. You know how they do it now when they come in. They say East Coast, all of them. You know what I'm saying? That's how they introduce themselves when niggas is finna get in the ring or niggas is finna get some activities or some real cripping going on in them court tanks. That's what's being said. Like, so nigga don't know, but that's the word right there, cuz. Nigga hit cuz with the whole
Hey, that's pretty good unity amongst the East Coast Crips. Which one? All of them. So if you got beef with any level of the East Coast Crips, you got beef with me. So that's a pretty good all for one for all statement. Oh, my bad.
So did they?
I'm like, why is it not playing? My bad, out of his play.
So they caught him slipping. They caught him slipping and jumped him and did him like that?
Yeah, see, look, cuz what's going on is 4300 is occupied by all the neighborhoods, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's their module. 4700 is occupied by all the Hoovers and the Damus. Really, that's like the Basher dorm. So they going back and forth, bro. You know what I'm saying? They playing ping pong. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth. So right now, it's like real bad in there. So any
This call is being recorded.
any keyways that's landing in 47, you know what I'm saying, that ain't Hoover friendly, they getting ran, cause the Damus is running them, doing their thing to them, you know, especially neighborhoods, disrespectful, they going for the mark out, stumping, putting the feet, all the shit. Any Damus that's landing in 4300, they getting the treatment, you know what I'm saying, from the door, you know what I'm saying, so they coming straight with it, like, nigga, wait.
So that's the so that's where he landed over there in 4700.
Yeah, he landed over there with them people, man, and them people did him up. You know what I'm saying? Some people got done to the point where it went to some crazy shit with the vegetation and shit these niggas got going on. But the rest of them just really niggas been getting stomped out, treated, bust on. You know what I'm saying? It's been live. You know what I'm saying? It's been a back and forth war. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the time to be, you know, get caught, you know, you can't refuse housing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't refuse housing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Like the homie Janky, Stutterbox, they changed that to Janky for 4XTRAZ Gangsta. Cutters landed over here with us, you know. And Cutters saying, like, you know, Cuz was like, yeah, I was playing that game, whooping niggas' ass, doing all the shit, packing niggas out. And Cuz land with the Damus, and they just gave Cuz a treatment. You know, had Cuz, I like hanging out, beat the shit out of Cuz. He came up here laughing, like, yeah, they got me, bro. They finally got me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, Cuz, you know, like, it's your turn, you know.
Bro, it's like the Hunger Games in here. This is very barbaric, animalistic behavior. Goodness gracious, they finally got me, and you laughing because you know you can just so much terror. It's crazy.
Niggas is going crazy. Niggas berserko, bro. I don't know what's up with these people, man.
So man,
Crazy.
so man, I'm trying to format this. It's weird. I'm trying to format. You said so. They put the pickle and the summer sauces like they was like they was trying to make a ham. What they was trying to like? What they?
Cause they was trying to hit a nigga with some porno shit.
Trying to make that man into a sandwich.
I guess I don't know, kid. Like you know, what I'm saying this you know this third party info, but this real party info, cause you know nigga ain't here. So nigga know like they say, cause they trying to hit him with the pickle, cuz and trying to follow up with summer sausage, cuz like you know if you've been in jail, you know pickle summer sauce is crazy, cuz that's like you know that's crazy. Yeah, cuz, so this shit that got out of control, man. These niggas is crazy, cuz. That's why I had to put, you know, public service announcement, man. Hey, none of the homies is participating in any type of activity like that. And any activity that's brought upon the homies in that type of manner, cuz, is going to result in all-out warfare.
And that's kind of like the only way you can really go about that, because all-out warfare is putting it lightly. That is an incredible situation to be a part of, and yeah, I can see that becoming treacherous for sure.
All right, so y'all heard the phone call for your own ears. That's the same voice and same homie y'all heard. What was that, about a week ago or two, when he brought y'all the situation of 4XTRAZ getting down with an op of his and knocking him out and placing a carrot in his rectum. When that happened, it's warfare. Everybody trying to outdo the other now. He set the tone for what has happened and what's going on. So after that happened, the police gonna play games. OSJ gonna play games and put people where they will. Some people gonna land with their homies. Some people gonna be too fortunate. You come in there, you too thugged out, you got eye busters, you get into it with the police, more than likely you're a prime candidate to go to that 4700 or go someplace where you don't supposed to be. So before I divvy all the way off in to the summer sausage and pickle situation, this is a question I got for the bangers and the gang community as a whole. So I was thinking, when this information get put out there, a lot of people take this personal because they hood is being mentioned, or one of their loved ones or folks are being mentioned. And a lot of people feel that based off any member or one member foulness or being done foul, it sets the tone for their hood. And I just don't really be feeling that way because it's too many men from these communities for one person actions to set a tone. Now, something else I want to ask. Let's say you land in the enemy module. You go in there willingly when you didn't even have to go in there. You could have pulled many PC moves that dudes supposed to be reputables pull. Hey, I'm over here, homie. Hey, hurry up, come pull me. A lot of dudes get no modules. Hurry up, get out those modules, don't get no fade. You know what I'm saying? Hurry up, call for help. And they supposed to be these big bad whoop dudes when they out here because they waving pistols and all that. Niggas can't even fight. And you a weenie if you can't fight, nigga. Because before you picked up that gun, you should have knew how to squab. That was first and foremost.
First and foremost, you should know how to fight before you do anything. Or you could just, you know, pull out your Swiss. Never mind. Swiss Army knives are hard. If you know, you know. Shout out to blocks of cheese and cheese graters.
Now, the question I got, say you go inside a rival dorm, tank, or whatever the case may be, you go in there, you get your fades. You thinking because you showed up in this place and you coming to get your fades and you to tuck your tail, you expecting these people to hold some integrity and hold some honor or hold it honorable. But it's not going to always go that way. Definitely when chain of events are happening. It's like the saying, for every action, there's a reaction. So being that 4XTRAZ knock somebody out and allegedly put something up they rectum, dudes got to even the playing field or up the ante. Literally. And it looked like they going up people antes, literally.
You got to stay out of each other's antes. Got to stay out of each other's antes.
So, say I fall into this place, I squabble up some dudes, or thinking I'm going to get a few fades to be cool, and these dudes decide to rub me or pack me out because of what has been happening. And amongst me being unconscious, a pickle, a summer sausage, or a carrot is placed up the rectum. Are you foul? Are you a buster? Do you deserve your feet whooped? It's the question I have. If you go into the lion's den and you get slain and something happens to you that you don't have no control over, do you still deserve your feet whooped? Do you deserve to get put off that hood? And I really want to know, and I'm going to really look in the comments and talk to the people who's trying to answer this question back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is the situation. But I think oftentimes when stuff happens to our people that we don't like, we automatically view them as weak, and it's just like finito and off with their head. But anybody can get knocked out, definitely during a pack out. And somebody can have your way with you if you unconscious and you can't do nothing. So they just tie you up when you unconscious.
You can get tied up. You can get tied up. And if somebody right now in the comments saying, you're right, I never get tied up, you the one that's going to get tied up. That's always the ninja who gets tied up. If you ever been to the LA County Jail, when somebody say, man, I tied niggas up, blah, blah, blah. If you ain't really trying to make the point of you finna fight 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 niggas and not get tied up, leave it alone because they're going to try to tie you up. They're going to try to tie you up. They're going to try to tie you up. They're going to try to tie you up.
Conscious. Now, the thing is, for you, all eyes going to be on you and you know what's being expected of you. It's expected for you to turn animalistic and act out and go crazy because a horrific act happened to you. But this is what's going on in the LA County Jail. As y'all heard it from the homie mouth, these are the chain of events, the turn of events. You know what I'm saying? For every action, there's a reaction. People are going to up the ante. People are going to try to even the playing field, if not surpass the playing field. Everybody want a touchdown. Everybody want a touchdown. And it had been a few other things happening from people damn near having their eyes hanging out their sockets. It's definitely getting real dangerous in there, and people getting disrespectful to set a tone. And this is the game they playing. And 4XTRAZ free now. 4X is about to run this money up. He ain't on no probation or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I'm saying, probation was the only thing in his way. You know what I'm saying? Now that he off that, he ain't on no papers. They got to worry about nothing. Shit, sky the limit for him, but he left behind a whole bunch of carnage. So, like I said, man, until next time, man, we'll see if the homie call with another phone call to update on something that's going on. But with that being said, we're going to conclude that there. It's your boy, Young Ant Jefe.
Big shout out to Young Ant Jefe, man. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Those red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel Suites free. We are gone.